We thought the year before was eventful, but we were not ready for what was in store for us in 2022. This year was filled with some of our highest highs and some of our lowest lows. I think the last 2 months have been some of the hardest for me in terms of my mental health. It all began last January when we started our most ambitious road trip yet, driving our converted school bus tiny home down through Central America to our land in Costa Rica. We're in Mexico! Mexico! From day one, this trip was a roller coaster. We got to see so many beautiful parts of Central America that we'd never been to before. We are in probably one of the most beautiful campsites we've ever been to.
Unreal.
This market is like a gold mine. Okay, this might be it.
I think I have my wedding shirt.
We fell completely in love with Guatemala. I love it here so much. It's amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna go on a 12-hour hike up an active volcano.
Life is so good.
Cheers.
Wow, now that it's getting darker, you can actually see the lava coming out. And found the best place to park in El Salvador.
It's so warm.
And I so wish that we could stay longer, but we have a deadline. We have to get to Costa Rica. While we were ready for an adventure, we had no idea how tough this trip would also be. We quickly learned that most of the roads were not built for a 50-foot school bus.
Shit.
Of course, the second we enter a new country, like everything breaks at once.
The box is literally hanging off. I'm gonna have to weld this back on tonight. I think one of the air tanks is leaking. Not quite sure what to do. These guys have said they've noticed a diesel leak.
As it turned out, the bus breakdowns were the least of our problems.
We've just been cut off by police.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh.
That doesn't get put out, that can keep spreading.
Oh my gosh, there's a huge fire in the road.
After all that drama, we got a chance to visit an amazing project in Nicaragua.
Organisation that Tim founded, they do turtle protection, tree planting, and wildlife rescue.
We've just found the sloths.
Wow.
Today is the day that we're moving to Costa Rica.
Lady with her 2 kids needs a ride into town, so we're just cleaning up and we're going to give her a ride on our way to the border. Adios!
And somehow we finally made it to Costa Rica.
I think that's it.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally shaking. I can't
Hold my
believe
hand.
that's real.
We're home, baby.
Oh my god. With only days left until our wedding, we got invited on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to the British Virgin Islands, and it was the perfect way to unwind after the stress of our road trip. Already we've only been here a couple days and I just feel like, oh, so calm. And just like that, it was time for our wedding. Definitely nothing conventional. We'd planned a week-long wedding retreat where the jungle meets the beach. It is finally here. It's day 1 of our wedding. This was easily the best week of our lives. Surrounded by almost all of our favorite humans on Earth, celebrating love and life in paradise. We started every morning with yoga, connected deeply during workshops like authentic relating, breathwork, and poetry writing, got to play and laugh while dancing salsa, trying improv, break dancing, and belly dancing, and learning acro yoga, followed by a mandatory sunset ocean dip, of course. For every meal, we had incredible, locally grown, plant-based food, something that we were really passionate about sharing with everyone we love.
We are celebrating everybody's heritage. There's people from all over the world here, and we've asked people to come in some kind of clothing or costume that represents their heritage. This is my grandpa's kilt. Look, Raya's just arrived in her Bulgarian traditional dress.
And Louis got to DJ what most people were saying was the best dance party they'd ever been to. When it came time to say our vows under the most magical tree, it felt like we were both floating from the week, and I couldn't imagine a better way to start our new life together as a family. We've lived a lifetime of adventures already, all in under a decade. We have so many more days left to share, and I promise to spend the rest of mine loving you.
You've truly become my best friend, and I couldn't be more ready to call you my wife.
We now pronounce you husband and wife.
The perfect end to the week was bringing all of our friends and family to our eco-community to show them where we'll be building our new home.
This is where we're picturing the main house behind me. Probably where I'm standing will be the pool, so it can be shared with the guest house and other structures on the property. And then over here is our beautiful tree.
We're so excited to continue this design process over the coming months and years, to get started with building our dream house, and of course, to take you along on the adventure.
And just after all of our guests left, we had a big surprise coming.
A very cute puppy ran up to us and basically wouldn't leave us alone. And we might be adopting it. Check this dog out. Come on. Yeah. Oh. This is basically going to be your bed.
As the rainy season started in Costa Rica, we packed up the bus and left for the summer. We couldn't take Callie with us, but she was very happy, surrounded by lots of friends while we were away. When it's rainy season in Costa Rica is summer in the US and Europe, so it's the perfect time for us to visit our families. Hello, good morning from New York City, my favorite city in the entire world. This might be my favorite trip to New York with Louis so far, and I always love trying new things when I visit. We also tried living in a car in upstate New York.
I think we slept pretty good.
And flew to the UK to make the most of the incredible summer.
We have made some new friends.
And for 24 hours, we're all trading in van life for boat life in the Brighton Marina. We loved getting to know Alex and Emma, and this is where we really fell in love with Brighton. More on that later. We left the marina and reunited with our van for our next big adventure.
We are about to embark on an epic road trip around the UK.
I mean, did we just find the best place? How have you never been here before?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this is just glorious.
Our road trips are often focused on us visiting as many countries as we can in a short period of time, but with this one, we wanted to stick to the UK, England, Wales, and Scotland. Our first stop was the New Forest, a place where witches and magic are real, and you can tell why just by looking at the scenery. Hello from the Cotswolds! If you haven't heard of the Cotswolds, it's basically as picturesque as you can get when it comes to small British villages.
I just can't believe this is real.
And this is just one of like 100 beautiful little villages in the Cotswolds.
We have made it to the magical church in between two ancient yew trees. And the author of Lord of the Rings was inspired by this magical entrance for one of the Lord of the Rings books. This is one of the filming locations for Harry Potter. Maybe this can feel a little bit like I'm actually at Hogwarts. Welcome to Wales!
At the Dean Farm Animal Sanctuary. It's a fully vegan animal sanctuary where they've rescued like farm animals. Oh, she's so gentle and just peaceful.
Hello!
Hello.
We were absolutely loving van life in the UK and kept getting lucky with beautiful campsites and parking spots. But this campsite in Wales has to be my favorite one yet.
So we have arrived on the southwestern point of Wales, and this campsite is unbelievable.
You ready for the beach?
I am so ready.
Also, this summer happened to be one of the sunniest in recent history, so it feels like we really got to experience the best of the UK.
If this is a taste of Wales, we have to come back. I mean, are you kidding me?
And we finally got to use our kayak. Hello from Edinburgh, Scotland!
This is Edinburgh Castle behind us.
This is my first time in Scotland. It's my 61st country, so I'm excited to go explore. And of course, we couldn't leave Edinburgh without going on a Harry Potter tour.
Good morning from the Highlands of Scotland.
The last stop on our trip was the Highlands of Scotland, where we got to visit a conservation project and plant trees. And we even stayed in a castle on Loch Ness. Before leaving the UK, we told you about our double-decker bus that Louis finally got a chance to fix up. Welcome to our double-decker bus.
I've been renovating, getting this bus ready. We found this incredible spot, and we are going to be renting this bus out for you guys to come stay on.
And in case you somehow missed it, we made another pretty big announcement.
Today is a very exciting day. We're gonna take a pregnancy test today. 3, 2, 1.
Check this out. Pregnant.
No! No way! I'm pregnant! Oh my god! We're so grateful that we got to spend a week cruising around the Mediterranean on a solar-powered yacht with our friends. Good morning from Ibiza. We have spent the last few days on the boat with Kara and Nate. We spent every day playing in the water, exploring, having deep chats over delicious food, and getting way too competitive at games. Oh my gosh, that's the closest I've ever seen a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crying.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Our friends Eamon and Beck joined for the last day and we made the most of it. Louis DJ'd another epic dance party.
Just chatting about doing a surprise birthday celebration for Raya.
And they all pulled off an amazing birthday surprise.
Happy birthday to you! Come on, Mike!
We couldn't have asked for better company on this adventure. And we were able to sit down with both couples to film some fun and deep videos together. From Europe, we flew to LA for an ultrasound. And to have an early baby shower with some of our closest friends, where we surprised everyone with a gender reveal. 2, 1! After LA, we went back to Costa Rica to pick up Callie, check on the bus after all of the rain. Ooh! Oh, I smell it already. We have like a full ecosystem growing on this bottom step. And to connect with our new community.
This is a little window into what the future's gonna look like. Even Callie's making friends.
And we had one last big announcement for you.
Costa Rica isn't quite ready yet. While this is a beautiful long-term vision, it's just not ready yet. And specifically when we're having a baby. So we have decided to spend all of next year and to have the baby in Brighton in the UK.
For the last month of the year, Louis drove his VW van across the States on a wild adventure. If you missed the series, make sure you go to his channel to watch what he says was his most ambitious trip ever. He is currently on a cross-country road trip trying to drive his self-converted electric vintage VW van from LA to New York, and he's trying to make it there by Christmas, and I'm flying this morning bright and early to go and surprise him, and he definitely has no idea. Surprise! Oh my goodness! And throughout the year, we of course continue to share our passion for plant-based food and trying vegan versions of local favorites as we travel. And there we have it. Another year has passed, and as always, it was full of adventures and surprises that we couldn't have even dreamed of. We can't wait to see what's next and to share it all with you. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. See you again soon. Whole new chapter. We can't wait to take you along, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.